Good afternoon, Easton. I'm Carrie Rapolo, and this is the Shoveltown Scoop. Today is February 26, 2016. On Monday, February 22nd, the Board of Selectmen covered a full agenda with all of the department heads discussing the fiscal year 17 budget. DPW Director David Field presented his needs on an override budget with a presentation to employ a town electrician, special equipment operator, and the needs for some road funding. Here he is discussing the cost of that and maintenance staff needs if an override were to pass.
For the override is a very modest increase in road funding. This would go into our concrete and asphalt line item. Bless you.
Thank you.
$50,000 increase in for roads. We have $19 million backlog on road projects. We utilize our Chapter 90 and our road bond money to do those bigger projects, but we need additional funding for all the smaller repairs we have to do. We've been lucky to have the winter rapid road recovery funds from the state the last 2 years, but I don't believe that's going to come out this year, and you can't count on that anytime in the future. We were able to do a lot of work with that. We had $109,000 last year, and we used it all doing repairs that weren't long-term repairs, but they're really helping to keep some of these roads in rideable condition. So we're asking for $50,000 in road funding.
And let's take a look at the second meeting I have there.
And that's what the request is. We need maintenance staff.
You're outsourcing some of this now, or
not really. We're just not
Letting
getting
it go.
Yeah. So our HVAC, our electrician, our buildings ground supervisor, they're out straight constantly, and we do a lot of overtime because we don't really have an option.
The following evening, Tuesday, February 23rd, the audit committee members met with Chief Partridge of the Easton Fire Department to listen to his thoughts on where the fire department could potentially benefit from a regionalization center that is going to be located in Mansfield. It should be up and running within the next 2 years. The towns of Mansfield and Norton have already made the decision to join a regionalization center, which would be beneficial financially due to grant funding from the state of Massachusetts. Let's listen to the chief present that.
Of the regionalization that they're the two that are going forward?
2 years. Mansfield made the decision when they voted to build a new public safety building that's going to be built where the DPW is on 106 as
Yep.
you just get into Mansfield. They're building a new complex in there, and they made the decision not to put any communication center in there. It's going to be the whole police station will be renovated, and 911 will pay for all the renovations. All our communication links between the towns for our radios, fiber, whatever we need, any software management systems that we need for each department will come through grant funding as well. So there's a good opportunity there that we can make some improvements.
So they're going forward with it, whether or not we get involved with it?
Yes, that's correct. Mansfield and Norton, at the very least, both police and fire. It has to be police and fire in order to be eligible for the grant funds.
Is
Can't
there
be just.
a meeting to get approved for Easton to be involved?
You're asking me?
I would think it would just need a vote of the Board of Selectmen to make the decision to.
We'd have to go to town meeting if there was.
If you would like to watch any of the government meetings in their entirety, you can go over to our website, and that is eastoncat.org. So coming up next week for Town Hall, we have on Monday, February 29th, the Planning and Zoning Board and the Affordable Housing Trust is meeting, and then we're going to skip ahead here to the 3rd, where the regularly scheduled meeting of the school committee will meet at Oliver Ames High School. That's at the Simmons Hall Lecture Hall. One item on their agenda is to discuss and hopefully make a decision on the school start time proposals. Those meetings are open to the public and are televised. And you can find the start time presentations at their school website, which is easton.k12.ma.us. The Easton Food Pantry would like to let you know that if you need some food assistance for the upcoming Easter holiday, sign-ups are due by March 14th for distribution on March 21st and the 22nd. There's a lot going on over the next few weekends. Let's take a minute to check out all the exciting events we have. Parkview Elementary is hosting their annual fundraiser. It's Friday, March 4th. This is an adults-only event. It will be held at the Country Club. Tickets at the door are $30. There'll be food, raffles, dancing, and DJ Baltazar will be there. All proceeds will go back to the Parkview PTA. And the Southeast School of Music is hosting their Say Goodbye to Winter concert. That's at the Oaks Ames Hall. That is also on March 4th at 7:30, and you can purchase tickets at the website listed here. And then coming up next weekend is the Oliver Ames High School Theater presentation of The Wizard of Oz. This is a must-see event. They'll be performing 4 shows over the weekend, and for more information on times, you can head over to their website or their Facebook page. And Smith Farm at Borderland is hosting an informational meeting on March 10th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 at the Queesit House. They will be discussing therapeutic programs to offer veterans free of charge in our community. Another fantastic local event is a theater presentation of The Beauty and the Beast by the Uncommon Theater Company. That will be the weekend of March 11th through the 13th and held in Mansfield at the middle school. You can check out their website and their Facebook page for more information. And then on March 11th at the Queesit House, the Ames Free Library is hosting an Irish pub. Tickets are on sale now, and you can head over to the amesfreelibrary.org for purchasing those and for more information. And then coming up is the ever-popular Lions Club auction, which is held on March 13th. It is televised live from 2 to 9 p.m. The channels are listed here, and you can also catch it live streaming. Pre-bids will be accepted, and you can email at bids@eastonlions.org, or you can give them a call, 508-230-7071, and you can go to their website for more information. And some upcoming events. We've got Save the Date for April 30th, the PMC Bike Ride for Kids. That will be held over at Parkview Elementary, and then on May 21st is the 5th annual 5K Fun Run over at the Sheep Pasture. All right, so that should do it for this week's edition of the Shoveltown Scoop. I hope you all have a nice weekend.